Now at Adams Polishes, we talk a lot about safe washing, using a 2-bucket wash, having buckets with grit guards, the right wash pads, soaps. But a big aspect to that as well is safe drying, okay? Now, anytime you touch your car, you have the potential for scratching it. So at Adams Polishes, we offer forced air units to aid in your drying process to essentially dry your car without touching it, so your drying is safe and scratch free. Now, at Adams Polishes, we offer 3 different forced air units to aid in your safe drying process, and each one of these sort of fits a different person, okay? You have the Air Cannon Dual Motor, which is our biggest unit. You have the Air Cannon Junior, which is in the middle, and you have the Mini Air Cannon here. Now in this video, I'm gonna give sort of a compare and contrast of each one of these units, but what I'm not gonna do is dive into the very specific technical numbers or specs about this. What I wanna do is help you understand how each one of these units may fit into your lifestyle or into your safe drying process. Now, starting off with our smallest unit, the Mini Air Cannon. The big benefit to something like this being smaller is that it's much easier to store away, okay? If you have limited space in your garage, this is something you can put in your cabinet and it stows away very easy. But the thing about it is, because it's smaller, it's not going to put as much output of air. So you can't fully touchless dry your car with this unit. So if you get a Mini Air Cannon, you gotta make sure that you have a high quality drying aid like Adams Detail Spray and a high quality drying towel like Adams Polishes Ultra Plus drying towel. Now, another benefit to having something like the Mini Air Cannon is to dry things like a motorcycle or a mountain bike or BMX bike, whatever it is. It can blast water out of things like your grill or your mirrors or your badges to really displace the water out of the nooks and crannies. Then you go through, wipe the car down with your drying towel and your drying aid, and your car is going to look amazing. And it's not going to have those chalky drips or water spots coming out of the mirror, coming out of your grill. It comes with 2 tips, so it has a flat tip to really push water and also has this rounded tip that's more focused to really blast water out. But on the area where it secures, there's a little rib section here. So when you put the tip on, it actually clicks in. So when you use it, even though the air is blowing out really fast, it's not going to blow the tip off and hit your car. The other thing, filtered air on the bottom, okay? This is very, very important. That's one big aspect and one big differentiator between using a forced air unit like Adams Polishes offers versus a leaf blower, okay? Leaf blowers are not filtered air, so any air that you're working in while you're drying your car with a leaf blower, you're blasting dust, dirt, whatever it is that's in the air back onto your wet car. And then when you go to dry it with the towel, you're rubbing that dust and dirt into your car again. Now moving on to the Air Cannon Junior, okay? The Air Cannon Junior is our middle unit in here, okay? It's a single motor air cannon, and it has an adjustable speed dial here, on-off button, a self-expanding and retracting 16.5-foot hose, a rubber tip that you can detach if you want to and actually locks in, which is amazing. So this tip doesn't blow off and hit your car. It has the filter in the back. Actually, it's a dual filter. There's one here. There's one inside here as well. And this unit is sort of in between. So if it's something that you want to fully dry your car, especially if your car is ceramic coated, you could get away with the Air Cannon Junior. Now, the Air Cannon Junior, I would say, is probably best suited for somebody with a smaller car or somebody with a motorcycle or bike again, right? The Air Cannon Junior, in my opinion, is probably the best all-around unit amongst the 3. Okay, it kind of sits in the middle, medium size, but where it's lacking is the length of the hose. A self-expanding, self-contracting 16.5-foot hose isn't necessarily something that can really get you around the whole car. You're going to need to pull the unit, which has us move on to the dual motor air cannon, which is our biggest unit and the unit that puts out the most output, okay? The most speed, the most volume of air. And what this unit really is designed for is to fully dry a car without touching it. Now, the dual motor air cannon has a 30-foot self-expanding, self-contracting hose, which for sure can get you around a full-size vehicle like a truck or SUV. The dual motors in it really kick out a lot of air and a lot of speed. So not only are you getting the water out of the nooks and crannies like mirrors, badges, and grills, but you can really fully dry full body panels like the hood or the side of the car. Just like the Air Cannon Junior, the dual motor Air Cannon has the rollerblade wheels with dual locking casters, so you can keep it stationary. And just so you know, on our website, we also have accessories for these units that you can hang them in your garage, keeping them in the corner, keeping them out of the way. Now, again, on the dual motor Air Cannon, you get the filtered air coming through the back. Anytime you touch your car, there's a chance for scratching it. So investing into one of these Air Cannon forced air units is going to be very beneficial to your safe drying process. Now, one thing I want to touch on is the combination of a ceramic coated vehicle and a forced air drying unit. When your car is ceramic coated with the hydrophobic properties it has, blowing water off with an Air Cannon unit makes it so much easier, in which you can dry your car fully without even needing to touch it. Using water that has been filtered is also another aspect to safe drying. At Adams Polishes, we offer deionizing units, which actually filter your water, taking the minerals out of it. So when you do dry it, you don't get water spots, and your car overall is going to have a better appearance for a longer period of time. Adams Polishes is dedicated to shine. We want your car to have the best appearance possible, and that is why these 3 units, in our opinion, are the best units for safe drying in your detailing arsenal.